Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Okay, now let's get into this right away. NASCAR Rivals. This is the Nintendo Switch game coming out in October, I think it is, by Motorsport Games. Will it actually be called NASCAR Rivals? We still do not know, not until Motorsport Games comes out and gives the official name and official release of everything. But if you guys remember a few weeks ago, we made a video on NASCAR Rivals because it basically like leaked onto the Amazon stuff and other stuff, and it was like, well, what is this game? So we have a on Best Buy October 14th release date. We know that. But on Best Buy, if you go to the overview and actually, you know what? Let's show it. Wait, no. Before we show it, shout out to all Patreon members for always supporting the channel. You guys have been used as like, bait. I feel bad. I'm making everyone else wait to give the shout out to the Patreon members. But we know I do this every video. So you guys are the best. We all know this. And guys, comment down below, by the way, what you think when we go through this of the game. Not like anything else. Just let me know what you think. Or you could say something else. It doesn't matter. Okay, so here we are in Best Buy, and let's go down to the description. So this is the first time we have seen essentially the description, the specs, and all that, or not exactly specifications, but basically everything we've seen about. I mean, I could leave a review on it and no questions. Yeah, but okay. So let's go read it, see what it is, and then actually we can compare it to NASCAR Heat Ultimate Edition, because that was the other Switch game. So we will compare the two. So the description, it says NASCAR Rivals, the official video game of the 2022 season, puts the fun and intensity of the NASCAR Cup Series in the palm of your hands on the Nintendo Switch, featuring the 2022 official teams, drivers, cars, and schedule from the world's most popular stock car racing series. It is, I guess you can. I was about to say, I thought I was gonna say world's most popular motorsport, and I was like, but most popular stock car racing series? Yeah, I think so. Create your own legacy in career mode. Compete as your favorite driver at any track in Race Now. It's never really a good sign when Race Now is one of your main features, but it is what it is. Beat your rivals online, local, split-screen multiplayer, and try your best to beat real-life challengers and customize your own driver and paint scheme. Again, I'm not going to be too harsh on this game, by the way, guys. It's for the Nintendo Switch. It's for people who travel a lot, or for mainly kids. Like, technically in all, video games in general are made for kids. I guess not all video games, but, it is what it is. But this is, I'm not going to hold this to us, like, as harshly or as high of a standard as I do with the actual console games or iRacing or anything like that. I'm not going to do that. This is supposed to be for fun. My main thing is I want it to be different from the previous game, which was just NASCAR Heat 5 ported onto the Nintendo Switch. So, career mode: join an existing NASCAR Cup Series team, or create your own in this revamped career mode that allows you to build your legacy and compete for the NASCAR Cup Series title. The keywords here is create your own in this revamped right here, revamped career mode. So career will be different from what NASCAR Heat 5 was. Now let's see if I could go find the NASCAR Heat. What is it? NASCAR Heat Ultimate Switch Edition. So let's go there. $23.99. Okay, but if we go to the overview, if you guys remember the overview of the NASCAR Heat game, it was you progress through the feeder series, which is the dirt, the trucks, the Xfinity, and reach the Cup Series. Reach the Cup Series. I cannot talk. And jump right in or start to the top. So we all know that was from NASCAR Heat 5. It is very clear that it is going to be different over here on the NASCAR Rivals, which means how, I've been asking the question, how different is this game? Like, if it's actually different and if it's something new, I have a Nintendo Switch, and now I'm in a new apartment. I'm able to put the dock up and I can record it. So I can definitely play this and see what it's like. But if it's like NASCAR Heat, this was my whole worry. If it's like NASCAR Heat, I don't want to play it because I've already played it and I already know what it is. So just seeing this first line makes me actually quite excited. Now, I don't think the actual game's going to be different in terms of physics. I still think it'll be on the Unity engine. I still think maybe this is NASCAR Heat 5 ported. But at least if they're changing the career modes, I don't have to go through the dirt series and the trucks and all that stuff. I'm actually interested to see what this is. Like, what have they been doing? Like, how much work have they put into this? How serious is it? Again, I'm expecting it to be for kids. So, like, I'm not expecting, like, again, something that I would expect in a console game. But if it's different, then I have you got my interest, okay? So I don't know if it'll be good, whatever, you know, I don't know. Everything else seems quite similar to the, what is it called? NASCAR Heat, because there's not much different. So you still have race now, you still have challenge mode, you still have online multiplayer, you still have split screen multiplayer, you still have local that's a lot of different multiplayers. Actually that split screen multiplayer is actually pretty decent. Local multiplayer, you have paint booth, and it says even more. I cannot highlight correctly, I'm so sorry. Even more enhancements, including new number fonts, sponsored decals, and schemes. I think again will be like NASCAR Heat 5 or the NASCAR Ultimate Edition. Gameplay enhancements, you have improved AI, more player camera options, and DNFs. Didn't NASCAR Heat have DNFs? And Joy-Con wheel compatibility. Now, one thing that's actually really interesting to me is in the Race Now. Now, Race Now, obviously, we all know Race Now is like not interesting, but Race Now, select any driver and compete at any track in the 2022 NASCAR Cup Series. And if you guys don't know, next gen cars, yes, and the 2022 schedule, yes, with options on changing the race length, tire and fuel consumption, and more. Now, why is that interesting to me, guys? Because what can we not do in NASCAR 21 Ignition? That's the one thing we can't do. And how big of a deal is it? Watch any career video that I make on NASCAR 21 Ignition, and you will understand just how big of a deal that is. It's like when it's actually not in the game, it's genuinely game breaking. So I literally see that, and I wonder if Motorsport Games marketing team was like, you know what? Since we didn't have this in 21 Ignition, let's actually put it in the Race Now feature so people could get excited. People like me could get excited because they have taken their hand and fisted it into my butthole. Just imagine that, okay?
You what?
And they have just absolutely fisted me in terms of taking that away on NASCAR 21 Ignition, because I am struggling for race lengths and figuring out how do I make the AI pit. But if I can adjust the tire and fuel consumption like I've been able to do on any NASCAR game I can remember, that's like that there we go. That's all I ask. You know what I mean? That is all I ask for. And so, you know, that is it. But everything else, brand new challenge mode if you do brand new challenges. So challenges in which players attempt to beat or accomplish scenarios inspired by real life on track events. Again, I've always been of the idea when challenges, I would put someone in charge to make fantasy challenges. I don't think it's fun to recreate something that happened in real life. Like, is that just me? It might be just me, because most sports games do, when they do a challenge mode, it's like, you know, I'm not gonna, no, let's not use that example. LeBron James scored a 3-pointer, scored 10 points the last 5 minutes, recreate that. I'm like, but yeah, okay. Like, I personally am more interested and entertained by challenges that are completely fantasized, completely like you just think of something as a developer. You're just like, you know, like the NASCAR Heat challenges, NASCAR Heat back in the day, not NASCAR Heat modern day, back in the day, where it's just like, listen, we're going to create this scenario. It might have never happened in real life, but we're going to create this scenario and go ahead and beat it. That to me, I find so much more fun. I don't find the real on-track events fun. I say that because I do want a challenge mode in the console games, but I don't want to recreate stuff that happens in real life. I find no interest in that whatsoever. Again, that's personally just me. You guys can comment down below, but I find absolutely no interest whatsoever in just doing that kind of stuff. Online multiplayer, race online up to 40 players. I still don't understand how they can do that on a Switch. Like, I mean, that's just crazy to me. Local multiplayer, compete with up to 16 players using Bluetooth to connect locally. I've actually never heard of this feature. I'm not really a big Nintendo Switch guy. So guys, can you actually let me know? Because that actually sounds quite cool. So you're telling me I could have like a little like LAN party, but connect via Bluetooth, and we have 16 guys race on. Now, will 16 people buy this game? I don't know. Will that happen? But that seems pretty interesting. And then everything else, yeah, we'll see. So this game is, guys, releasing on October 14th. It seems like it has a $49.99 price tag. That's the same that NASCAR Heat Ultimate Edition did. So if you go here, it says it was $29.99, but I'm pretty sure when this launched in November, it was $49.99. And you can see it was exactly NASCAR Heat 5 ported into, we all know what it was. So, but regardless on that, I do think this might be different. So we will see what it's going to be like. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Did I miss anything here? I don't think so, but let me know what you think this is going to be like. Could this be NASCAR 21 Ignition ported? Again, no, because it doesn't have this. It doesn't have a challenge mode. It doesn't have tire and fuel consumption. So what is this game? We will see. As soon as they announce it, I will make a video on it, because I'll admit this has my interest. I'm not usually interested in Nintendo Switch games, guys, but this has my interest. I just wonder what this is going to be like. That's going to be it for me. If you guys want to say hi to the dog, oh, let me move out of the way. You can see he's fully asleep, sleeping like a little baby. I'm waking him up. No, I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, he can sleep anywhere he wants. He just wants to be in there for some reason. I will see you guys tomorrow. Comment down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. Let me know what you think. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you're not already. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Peace out.